Hey there everyone, and happy hiking. We're here with your Trail Team 11 segment, and we're doing one very popular hike, and it's right here in the middle of Johnson City. We're going all the way up to the tip top of Buffalo Mountain. I'm joined here now with Connie Deegan. She's a naturalist here at Buffalo Mountain City Park. Connie, what path are we going to be taking and why?
Alrighty, we're going to take the White Rock Loop up, and that is on the western side of the mountain. And the good news is it's really the easiest way up the mountain because there's a lot of elevation change here. I mean, we go from there's an 1,100-foot elevation change from where we are now to Tip Top, where we're headed. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a break up there, and then we're going to head back down the Fork Knob Trail.
Okay, one big thing to remember with Buffalo Mountain is that we're almost always going uphill.
That is correct. That is correct. I think people think, oh, city park, piece of cake, no problem. This is a huge park, and this park is uphill. All of these trails, almost all of these trails, I would rate as moderate. And if I had to go moderate to easy or moderate to hard, I'd pick moderate towards the upper level, the challenging level. It's pretty steep, so it's a commitment. It's a commitment. People come in here. If you want to walk the White Rock Trail loop, it's almost 5 miles.
Wow.
So that's going to take you a chunk of time. It's not like, oh, city park, I'll be done in a mile. No, you won't.
We're not doing 5 miles today, though. How far are we going?
We're going to go approximately 3 miles for the way I discussed the route.
Perfect.
Up and back.
Okay, let's get hiking.
Next.
Now, kind of, we've come here to this cross in the road right here. I've done this hike enough to know that if we go right, we're gonna reach Huckleberry Knob, one of the easiest hikes to do here on Buffalo Mountain, but we're not heading that way.
That is correct. That is where many people end up, and that's as far as I get because it's only like not even 3/10 of a mile from the traffic loop. We're going the other way. We have a big commitment ahead of us. So we'll be taking, when you get to the top of the hill, we're gonna be taking a left at the T intersection.
Perfect, let's head that way.
Alrighty.
Oh, Connie, wait, look at this beautiful overlook here. It's almost like it was just made for us to take a peek out, but there are a lot of dead trees around that we're looking at too.
Good eyeball. You know, it's weird. Okay, so the park came to be in 1994, and it came to be because of a land swap between the city and Cherokee National Forest. And then in 2008, there was a huge fire on the mountain, and it came up this side of the mountain. So those dead trees are what's left from that fire. There's still some standing. But it's really cool because I've watched the mountain. This side is really different from the other side. This is a perfect example of succession. All the sun-loving stuff like sumacs and sassafras and cedars are all coming in here, and the deer love browsing this side of the mountain because there's more stuff than the other more established side. It's been pretty neat to watch. Now that way leads to Lady Slipper Loop in the bottom of the Fork Knob Trail, right there.
Then where are we right now?
Oh, I'll show you on the map. You are right here. There was a sign, I apologize, it was taken by the bad people, but it'll be replaced probably sometime this month. So you're at this intersection. If you took that left, you could pick up Lady Slipper Loop and do that, or you could just cut across the top and go up Fork Knob, which is shorter to Tip Top, but steeper to Tip Top.
That's the trail we're going to be taking coming back,
That is correct.
Okay, so we're going to be coming back down this way.
You got it. Perfect.
Fantastic. But for right now, to take the easier route up to Tip Top, we keep going straight from here.
That's right. And remember, always check your blazes. We're on the white trail. There's a white blaze right there. Alrighty? And that's how you know.
Perfect. Especially if you're traveling with children, careful with slopes. They definitely kind of fade off and crumble here, so it'd be super easy to lose your footing or for a little one to slip.
This is called Cascades.
Just a little creek crossing here with some built-in steps. There's a little place here.
And that area is known as Cascades, and it's on the map. It's a nice point of reference.
Cascades, that's what that's called.
That's right.
the fork in the road here, Connie. Where do we go?
Fork in the road, you want to take a big sharp angle. There's a sign right there. This will point you to Tip Top. You got about 3/10 of a mile. The last tenth is pretty intense.
What happens if you go this way?
If you go this way, you'll continue on the White Rock Loop, which is almost a 5-mile loop, but you can also pick up Fork Knob and head down, and later on the White Rock Loop, you could pick up Tower Ridge and head down. So you got a lot of varieties of ways to get down, or even the Noggin Trail, back down the mountain. That's why it's so cool here.
And if you head back this way, it says Cascade. That's the little waterfall we passed.
Cascade is a little waterfall we passed that runs only when there's quite a bit of water. It won't have water in it in the summer. It's just a neat rock formation.
Neat.
Yeah. I want to point this out. This is poison ivy. Poison ivy presents itself differently. Sometimes it's a vine. Sometimes it's a vine growing across the trail. Sometimes it's more of a bush. So from this point on, for the last 100 yards or so, just be careful because it encroaches. No matter how much we cut it back, it encroaches, all right? Leaves at 3, keep your eyeballs peeled. Learn what it is before you go. How about that?
So make sure definitely during this part that we are staying very strict to the trail.
On the trail, in the middle, don't touch any green stuff. And if you do, you got about a 4-hour window. Soap up to your elbows, soap up to your knees, and you should be good to go. I do that all the time.
And we're almost there.
Hey, destination Tip Top.
Woo, we made
Yay.
it. Oh, what is that? An uphill climb, Connie, but looking at you, this is gorgeous.
Isn't that nice?
Wow, and you've got a couple of picnic tables, so you really can bring your lunch up here and enjoy this, because after that hike, you're gonna want to take a break, that's for sure.
Definitely.
No lunch for us, recommending bringing it if you do come up here, but we've got to head on back, so which way do we go?
We're gonna head right back down this trail. It's Blue Blaze for about 3/10 of a mile back to the White Rock Loop. We're going to continue straight and or right, and we're going to grab a left at the top of Fork Knob and head down.
Fantastic. Okay, let's head on back.
Alrighty.
Connie, we're back at our fork in the road spot. So instead of though going back towards Cascades, which is where we came, we're heading this way to Fork Knob.
That's right. We're going to be there in a heartbeat, and we're going to take a left. It's the quickest way back down, if anybody's interested to know that.
Perfect.
A little steep, but it's worth it.
Okay, let's do it. Let's finish it out. Quick, another section. Not going this way. We're going to follow the sign that says return, 1.1 miles.
You got it. Blue Blazes.
Let's do it. So many blueberries.
That's right.
Wow, this is crazy.
I hate cutting them back because they grow so slowly.
Well, pop it out right here, Connie. Wait a second. Is this that Lady Slipper Loop Trail that you were telling us about at the beginning of our hike?
That's right. So what we did is we just fashioned a loop trail of our own making. We went up on the White and we came down on the Fork Knob Trail, and to do that we had to cut across the top of Lady Slipper Loop. So here we are back to the White Rock Trail, and we're going to take a right and keep heading down.
Whew, okay, Connie, that was definitely a hike. Wow, lots of uphill, probably a little under 4 miles that we just did round trip, isn't it?
That's right. Just under 4. It was awesome. I can't thank you enough. Best day ever. I love these kind of days.
Connie, you know we love hiking with you. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining us here on this Trail Team 11 segment all the way up to Tip Top on Buffalo Mountain in Buffalo Mountain City Park. I hope you guys will explore this hike too. You can find that at wjhl.com/trailteam11. Happy hiking.